Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. I am super excited to be here with the self-proclaimed disastrous life coach, Mel Kelly, born in Ireland, now living in Germany because he couldn't find a date and, basically ran out of the country. Anyways, well, Mel, welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Amy. It's an honor and privilege to be here this morning with the absolutely amazing author, Amy Hamilton. You like that?
Well,
Absolutely
thank you so
amazing
much,
author.
Mel.
That's how many?
That's a
That's
lot
three,
of
four
A's.
A's. That's a lot of A's anyway. So you're
There's
feeling
a
like
lot of
you're feeling like you're in the A team.
I would almost think that English is your first language with those skills.
There you go. My goodness. Yeah,
There
your
you
language
go.
lessons are you're getting there. You're getting there. You've got past it. Hey, cool. Well done, you. So, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about how to be disorganized now. And I think disorganization is actually one of your specialties.
Yes, organization. This whole thing people say, you need to think about what you want to do. You need to have the goal at the end, the end at the start, da. You need to put a plan in place, your next steps. It's all nonsense. It's all rubbish. I mean, who does that? Who can actually manage to do that? I mean, it's all great in theory, but who can actually manage to do that? Like, why bother with a plan? Why bother with organizing when you know you're not going to follow it?
It's kind of like when you do your laundry. Like, why bother hanging it up and putting it away in drawers when you could just leave it in the baskets?
Well, you could do that, but there's no point making a big plan about it. So you just do it, right? You just do it one step at a time. But I mean, if you make this great plan, I mean, it's like people at the start of the year, this great plan, I'm going to join the gym, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. How many people actually follow through on that?
I think
So,
when you make a plan, you follow through. I don't
who
know.
follow? Exactly. Who many people, they organize their health life, they organize their diet, they organize their social life, they organize their personal life, they organize all this great stuff. But how many people actually follow through on that stuff? Even trying to organize your workday, you're trying to organize, da. And then all the emergencies of the day come in, all the usual nonsense comes in, and so your great plan goes out the window. So why bother even trying to be organized?
So I think it's whether it's in your virtual space as you're discussing like organizing your life, or whether it's organizing your physical space. Like I think they're kind of almost symbiotic. Like sometimes I'll go into people's offices and like I have all my books kind of like laid out, but like you'll go in offices and the books are just like stacked up and like cluttered, and I go in and I'm like, I can't be in here.
Oh, so you're one of these neat freaks.
I won't want to say I'm neat. I want to say I'm organized. Like there's got to be some kind of way that things are like laid out. I had a friend and he did all his shelves by color. And I thought, like, how can you organize your books by color? Because like that's not a way to like find a genre, right? Like I was like, oh wait, it's an orange book, right? That like how can you organize like that?
Wow. Well, I've heard of people organizing alphabetically by title or by author or whatever, but by color. What
Yeah.
level of neat
Or
freak? What level of organizational freak is that?
yeah, and so like I organize by genre. Like I'll have like, oh, like here's like my business fable books, here's like my folklore books, here's my books on like historic figures and biographies, here's like my travel books.
Very organized. I think you should be giving all the great advice about organization. My goodness.
I can tell you
So
how to be organized. Your job is to be disorganized.
I just say there's no point. I just say there's no point because in 50 years' time, we'll all be dead anyway. So all that great organization, sure, what's the point?
Now that was like the most depressing thing.
But true.
A good thing
So
you're
why
not a
bother?
positivity and motivational speaker.
So all that great work organizing yourself, organizing other people, what's the point?
But don't
Different
you ever
explanation.
think like this is little like I always think like, oh my gosh, but if it was disorganized and was like hit by a bus today and somebody saw it, I would be like so embarrassed.
Well, would you be dead? So you would be embarrassed.
No, I would. I would come back and I would haunt this and be like, oh my gosh, like really, I'm normally very organized. But yeah, I would be a wreck. I would be like, oh my gosh, like I would come back as a
I, I
ghost.
I think you need to see a therapist about this.
I'm seeing you, my self-proclaimed disastrous life coach.
You need serious help. You need professional help. I mean, you're worried about being hit by a bus and
You're
whether
a
people.
self-proclaimed disastrous life coach.
I mean, this is like people being hit by a car and they're worried about having clean underwear, not clean underwear when they go to hospital. I mean,
Well,
that's
that
one thing.
doesn't matter because your bodily functions will happen. Whereas, like, if I'm leaving the house and I knock over coffee and then the coffee spills down my shirt and I have to like take the shirt off and put a new shirt on, and then like that shirt's like soiled, but I like leave it on the floor because like I'm in a super hurry. And then I just think, oh my gosh, like if I was hit by a bus, then that shirt's gonna be
People
on
would
the floor and no one's gonna know why. And they're just gonna think, oh, it's a very messy person. And I just can't.
I think you should be more worried about the bus than you should be worried about the shirt, to be honest.
Wait, more importantly, I can't live with it. I can't die with this. I can't die with this on my head. Like, people, if this ever happens, just know this is not how I live. Mel will be there to tell you. Our
Anyway,
next show,
Amy is signing up for therapy about this. So,
Mel, I'm seeing you for therapy. And our next show, we are going to be talking about the end of summer. Kids are going back to school. For those who've been able to take extended European holidays, those will be coming to a close, and everybody will be focusing on sort of fall and getting as much work as we can in between now and holidays. So next week, talking about that. Mel, thank you so much. If you like this content, if you like Mel's self-proclaimed disastrous life coaching, if you would like to ruin your life, please click subscribe, and send us your comments on different topics that you would like to hear. Thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you.